like to take a quick moment to ask you to please turn off your cell phones for the ceremony. Thank you. Can everybody hear me all right? Okay, sure. Jessica and Joseph. Today, you are surrounded by your friends and family, all of whom are gathered to witness your marriage and share in the joy of this occasion. We are here today in the midst of spring, a time for new beginnings in relationships as well as in nature. Yet while the first flowers of spring are beautiful to behold, we know that it takes several seasons, much tender care, and the weathering of many storms for the perennial flowers to grow. Similarly, it takes time for love to mature and reach its fullest potential. This spring wedding reminds us that like the seasons, human life, the life of the spirit, and the emotions, moves in cycles. To be in loving relationship does not guarantee an eternal summer. To make a sincere and honest commitment does not promise an end to all struggles. What a good relationship does offer is the opportunity for renewal. It recognizes the abiding shared belief that after every winter, spring will come again. In marriage, we make a commitment to weather patiently cold and bitter times, and to protect and tend the seed of love until it bursts into bloom. We are here to celebrate beginnings and to acknowledge that love requires sustaining care and nurture. In making this declaration to their family and friends, Jessica and Joseph express their willingness to accept this lifelong challenge with mindfulness and joy. You can all be seated. So I'd like you all to take a look around you now. Look around the crowd. Be aware of all the people gathered here today. Be aware of the promises being made here today, the actions, intentions, and vows. Be present with each breath. Be mindful of each word. We are all here today with the same intention, to support, endorse, and recognize the connection that exists in the commitment created between Jessica and Joseph. I'd like to ask the parents of the bride and the groom to stand now, please. Before I go on to say more about love, it's important to recognize from where love comes in our life. Of course, someone first loved Jessica and Joseph. Someone cared for them as children, showed them what love, compassion, kindness, care is. Of course, I'm speaking of their parents. The work of our parents is critical in preparing us to be the loving adults we are. And we would like to take a moment to make special recognition of Mark, Colleen, Beverly, and Randy for making today possible. I speak for everyone here when I say thank you, moms and dads, for being present and for helping to create a love that is so unique and so precious. I believe that love has two enduring qualities, acceptance and compassion. In true love, you must accept your partner exactly as they are, and you must embrace all of their greatest characteristics as well as their imperfections. And with this acceptance, you must continually practice compassion and demonstrate through your actions, speech, effort, and intent your never-ending acceptance and concern for your partner. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging commitment of love. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that. Through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting, and believing in each other. Through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate differences, and by learning to make the important things matter and to let go of the rest. This ceremony is a recognition of the choice you have made to stand together as life mates and as partners, to share with yourselves and with all of those around you your commitment to acceptance, compassion, and to love for the rest of your lives. Jess and Joe will now read the poem Love by Roy Croft.
I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I going for puberty. All right, let's start that over.
Take two. Come on, Joel. Take two. You got it.
All right. I love you not only for what you are, but for who I am when I'm with you.
I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you have made of me.
I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart, passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly see there, and for drawing out into the light and all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite enough to find.
I love you because you are helping me to make out of the lumber of my life not a tavern, but a temple. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song.
I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy.
You have done it without a word, without a touch, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself, and perhaps that is what being a friend means after all.
I'd like to invite Rebecca to share the reading of Union by Robert Fulton.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks, all those conversations that began with when we're married, and continued with I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of another. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to each other. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. For you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
The bride and the groom have written their own vows, which they will exchange now.
Joe, through everything that life has brought, the moment I found you was the one that changed everything. You and I cautiously started out as friends, and what came from that friendship has been my greatest love story. The times that we shared, I couldn't possibly name them all, but every one you have held my hand, been there, and supported me through it. Your honesty, kindness, and smile are the things that I will never take for granted, and are the reasons why I wake up every day. The unit that we have become in our time together is the most precious thing to me, and the bond that we share is something that I'm so incredibly proud of. Although I do not know the roads that we are about to take, I commit my life to finding our way. The vows I make to you in front of our most important people are promises that we have made, and I will spend every day committing myself to them. I will live a life of faithfulness, of honesty, of appreciation, and love. I will support you, be there for you, listen, and compromise. I will allow room for mistakes and room for life's victories. I will always hold your hand, I will always turn the volume to an even number. I will always be your +1 at shows, and I will always be your little one. And if I stumble and fail to live up to my promises, I will look you in the eyes, hold your hands, and apologize with sincerity. I will be my best for you. Our relationship is my biggest achievement, and from this day forward, I am promising to be your wife.
Jessica, the love of my life. Almost 5 years, and from that moment on, we would share aspects of our lives that would talk in a language all of our own, find time to hold hands no matter what the situation, and dance together to the music of life. Since day one, we always seem to fit like the last piece of a very difficult puzzle, and the love we share is just as rewarding. Being with you has made me a better person in every way, and I'm the luckiest man in the world to be able to grow old with you. Although I do not know the roads that we are about to take, I commit my life to finding our way. The vows I make to you in front of our most important people are promises that we've made, and I will spend every day committing myself to them. I promise to commit myself to you in every way possible, to honor you and to respect you, to put you before anyone else, and to always be honest, kind, and patient, and forgiving. I promise to do my best to protect you from harm and to care for you when you're sick. I promise to provide you with happiness, lots of hand-holding, and plenty of dancing. I promise to love you more today than yesterday. I provide laughter and silliness every day, and to hold you and kiss you goodnight every night. I promise to love you more until my very last breath. Our relationship is my biggest achievement, and from that day forward, I'm promising to be your husband.
From the earliest times, the circle has been a symbol of completeness, a symbol of committed love. An unbroken circle, an unbroken and never-ending circle symbolizes a commitment of love that is also never-ending.
I, Joe, take you, Jess,
I, Joe, take you, Jess,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I will cherish our union
I will cherish our union
and love you more each day
and love you more each day
than I did the day before.
than I did the day before.
I will trust you and respect you,
I will trust you and respect you,
laugh with you and cry with you.
laugh with you and cry with you,
Loving you faithfully
loving you faithfully
through the good times and bad,
through the good times and the bad,
regardless of the obstacles
regardless of the obstacles
we may face together.
we may face together.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart, and my love
my heart, and my love
from this day forward
from this day forward,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
I, Jess, take you, Joe,
I just take you, Joe,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I will cherish our union
I will cherish your union
and love you more each day
and love you more each day
than I did the day before.
than I did the day before.
I will trust you and respect you,
I will trust you and respect you,
laugh with you and cry with you,
laugh with you and cry with you,
loving you faithfully
love you faithfully
through the good times and bad,
through the good times and bad,
regardless of the obstacles
regardless of the obstacles
we may face together.
we may face together.
I give you my hand,
I give you the hand,
my heart, and my love
my heart, and my love,
from this day forward
from this day forward,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Jessica and Joe, by the power vested in me by the state of Connecticut, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Joe, you may kiss your bride.
Honored guests, it is with great joy that I present Jessica and Joseph Fairchild.